Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Monday Mail Day. This episode is by far the most diverse in terms of the sports cards that we have here. So I've never opened or even owned any soccer cards, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing some today. I have UFC cards, but I know I have a ton of cards coming in that are UFC. And then we're going to have some F1 stuff and other more mainstream sports like football. So usually we save the cards from the pack till the end, but I'm going to start off with them because I feel like we haven't been getting anything really good out of these, and I would rather have the cards that I've purchased. Wow, I really can't open it. Saved till the end instead. One rookie card, a vet, and a current player. So we're going to start off with Jervin Dexter Sr., D-tackle for the Bears. Doesn't look like we have any numbered cards because usually they're a different parallel. Zach Ertz, tight end for the Washington Commanders. Used to be on the Eagles, I'm pretty sure. And this last one should be a rookie, Kyle Monangai. I like to keep, was that? Two of those were Bears cards. Cool. So I like to save the rookies just in case. So I always keep the rookies. Put that off to the side. Let's get on with our packages. Like always, I've opened them up ahead of time for ease of use. There's two cards in here. Let's look at one at a time. Here's our Lando Norris helmet. So this is the first helmet card of the day. Beautiful. Sliding out, but luckily the tape over there has protected it. Here's a Lando Norris F1 from what year is this? 2023. 2023 Topps F1. This is the first time I've had a card like this. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I like that. I'm gonna have to pick up some Ferrari ones. But this is something that we're gonna be talking about, I think, in recent times, where because the cards slide out of the top loaders here, it's important to put this tape. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about shortly here. The envelope is pretty heavy. It feels like there's more things in there, but there really isn't. All right, let's continue. Here we go, DC Sports, eBay. Pick this card up. Here we go. Here's a Henrik Mkhitaryan FIFA Logofractor. So this is my first soccer card that I've ever had. Had to pick up a fellow Armenian here. And it's numbered out of 20. 4 out of 20, so Henrik Mkhitaryan. Beautiful card. I was looking at a bunch of different Mkhitaryan cards, and they were all honestly selling for way too much, especially for what they were. And then I saw this one, and I knew I had to pick it up. This is a beautiful card. This is my first time having a Logofractor of any sport or any company. Put that off right there. Save that sleeve. This I'm gonna save till the end. It's a little package. Let's go here next. Here is another helmet card. There's nothing in the envelope. Fernando Alonso. So let's go back real briefly. Lando's was helmet card number 7 in the set. It's a 15 card set. And we have Fernando Alonso here, which is number 10. He might be the only Aston Martin one because I don't know if Lance Stroll has one. I actually don't think he does. Did we just take it out of there? Or did we not? No, we didn't. Was there a card missing? I'll look into that later. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. There's stuff falling out everywhere here. All right. Here we go. Here's another UFC card. So I have an Armin base from Donruss, here's Armin Sarukian. This is an Armin Petrosian on-card auto. Beautiful rookie autograph. Unfortunately, I think he did get cut, so this is numbered out of 99. These cards are beautiful. The marble background is amazing. I wanted to get an Armin Sarukian auto with this design, but it is selling for way too much money. It's like $300 a card is the lowest that I've seen, and I want to not spend that much. I do want an Armin Sarukian auto, but not for what they're going for right now. All right. Let's continue. I'm actually very worried about that card. What was supposed to be in there? Whatever. We'll figure it out. This one I did see earlier because there was some damage, and I wanted to make sure I could spot it and report it ahead of time so we could see that the card saver there is cracked. And what ended up happening was, so these are 2 helmet cards that I got in there. And both of these helmet cards have dings in the top right corner. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see it there on the Danny Rick. And this one's a little bit better, but it is still damaged in the top right corner there with Logan Sargent. So these cards are number 15, so the last one in the set, and number 14, so the second to last one in the set. And unfortunately, it did get damaged, and the reason for that was because the seller put he put the cards in the penny sleeves and then put both of them in this one card saver, but there was no tape at the top, and the cards evidently slipped out and then somehow took some damage, and both of them were dinged in that top right corner. I had a feeling that I was missing cards, and we opened that envelope and I ended up finding them down here, and I'll show you that there's actually way more cards than I expected. So this is from the same guy, and you can tell that even from here the cards are already slipping out. Luckily, they haven't had any damage just yet. Like the helmet cards over there. Here we have a Luke McCaffrey. And then on the back, we have a Joel Milton, the 3rd rookie card for the Pats. So that's PC, which is great. And here are all the other cards that I found down there. So we'll add those to the pile. We'll probably just start with them right now. But yeah, I found those guys, and then I found all of these as well. So here's the first one. Let's take a look. It's upside down. Jared Verse on the Barbershop. I really like this design, and I think it can go well with a ton of different teams. Maybe not the Rams, but for instance, the Patriots it would go well with. The Bills it would go well with. And so I would like to have a card, preferably from the Patriots, with that design. Something thick over here. Okay, got a little defender here. Here we go. This is a Charles Leclerc Chaos. There's a great pair with my Lewis Hamilton Chaos that I wanted to give away. So this is a 20 card set, and now I have 2 of them. So maybe I will go ahead and finish this all together. This one's a little bit heavy. Let's just take a look at it. Oh, it's a PSA slot. Craig Biggio, 1991 Leaf Preview on a 9, PSA 9. This is pretty cool. This is my first Leaf card. This is not my first PSA card, but I have sold all of the other ones, so this is the only one that I own currently. So I guess there's also baseball in today's opening. So what is that going to be, like the 4th or so? Here's another Barbershop. This is a giveaway. Jason Williams Legends for the Kings. So we have a, where did it go? A football Barbershop. And we'll look at it later. And now a basketball Barbershop. Let's continue. Nope, we are in the wrong direction. Here is another UFC card. So this is Edmund Shabazian, so another Armenian fighter. There are a ton of them in the UFC. This one is a patch and sticker auto and a rookie card, so it's numbered to 149. And the enclosed fighter worn material love those words, fighter worn, is guaranteed by Panini. All right, let's continue. All right, 3 packages left. Let's get going. Let's take this middle one here, save that box for last. Here we go. Another nicely packaged card. This one is from Medalist. It's going to be an F1 card. Nice big bag there. Cool sticker. You can submit your cards through him. And here we go. This is a Topps Now Yuki Tsunoda 100th Formula 1 Grand Prix start. There's a hair in there. A little extra hair. Awesome. I don't know if he will have a seat next year. He's doing not pretty well. He was doing really well in Racing Bulls. And then he got promoted to Red Bull with Max Verstappen, and he has not been performing well. So I don't know how that's going to go. Isaac will probably take his spot next year. But here we go. All right. Our last card is numbered to 99. This is a WNBA card, which means we have gotten NBA cards, NFL cards, baseball cards, and Formula 1 cards today. This is numbered to 99, so this is the lowest numbered WNBA card that I own. We still have the Hyper that we got from one of our first openings. All right, so this is the last card of the day, and it's very well packaged because it is relatively expensive compared to the rest of the set. So we'll just very beautifully open it up here, and I'll take it out. So here we go. A Max Verstappen Topps Chrome helmet card. The first one in the set, and for me at least, the last one that I needed. So I now have the full 15 card set, and I will say to tune in for future videos where I will actually go through each one of these cards more in depth, and we can look through the back and then maybe talk about the prices that I got them at and what they are going for on the market. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for watching today's video and to tune in for, again, that helmet card collection. It's probably going to be a reel, and we're also going to have a regular full long length video. I am also planning on doing a full collection reveal. So every single one of my basketball cards that I like, all of my football cards. I'll likely save the mainstream sports, football, baseball, basketball, and hockey as a New England sports set because I'm a New England sports fan. So we'll see the Patriots and we'll see the Celtics and things like that. But then we'll go into my Formula 1 collection, which is going to be mainly Ferrari cards, but some other things as well. And then my UFC and soccer collections. So again, I thank everyone for tuning in, and I'll hope to see you soon.